Children, how are you? I hope you all are doing well. Today, myself Gayatri Agarwal from LP Savani Vidya Bhavan is again in front of you with the second video of our chapter number 7, that is Riya's train got late. In our last lecture, we have learnt that Riya's train has halted at Vadodara Junction for 2 hours due to some reasons. And here we have not got any description for why Riya's train was halted at Vadodara Junction. Maybe there has some accident or any kind of default in the railway tracks ahead on their way. Therefore, repairing all those things, their train was stopped at Vadodara Junction for 2 hours. And what did Riya do in that 2 hours? Did she waste her time? No, she went along with her father and brother on the railway station and she learnt about many facilities provided at the railway station. Right, then her train had started and she has come across a bridge. Bridge on which river? Bridge on river Narmada. Now let us move ahead. We were here in our last lecture. Riya was informed by her mother that their train was crossing the Narmada river and the river water is provided to all over Gujarat through canals. Now let us learn something more about Narmada river and the canal. This is the longest canal network of India and it runs across the entire state of Gujarat. There is Sardar Sarovar Dam built on this river Narmada in Gujarat. Okay, and it is in Songarh only. Through that dam there are many projects, like you can say hydropower plant project and providing water to all the fields and farms and the entire state. This all kind of projects are worked out through this river. So let us learn something more about what is there in our chapter. After a while, 2 another bridges were seen. Riya also saw 2 more bridges, but from where small vehicles were passing. So, Riya saw 2 bridges. What was happening on that bridges? Some small vehicles were passing through those bridges. So, father said the first bridge is called Golden Bridge and it is very old and strong bridge. This one. This bridge Riya saw from her train. Riya was on the 3rd bridge. And this is the oldest bridge and the name of the bridge is Golden Bridge. The another bridge beside it is built over river Narmada and it is known as the biggest cable bridge of India. This is the new bridge which is built over the river Narmada. So first bridge is known as cable bridge. It is very old and the strongest bridge, and the second one is cable bridge. Again it is a unique one because it is the biggest cable bridge of India. Though it was summer, the river was full of water. Some fishermen were seen spreading net, sailing in their boat. The bridge was long, so we enjoyed watching surrounding. The bridge was very long and Riya saw many kinds of things from the river. What did she saw? Firstly, she saw the other 2 bridges. Which of them? One was the Golden Bridge and another was the Cable Bridge. She also saw some fishermen in their boats were spreading their fishing nets, and in spite of summer season, there was lot of water in the river. Can you see the fishermen spreading their nets? And the greenery. Can you see the greenery? The surrounding area of the river is very green and very beautiful. We can see one in the background also. Father said, our train passed through the bridges of Sabarmati, Vatrak, Maisagar and Vishwamitri while you both were sleeping. Now the bridge of Tapi near river Surat will come. Don't miss to see it. How many bridges have come across Riya and Himaksh train journey from Gandhidham to Vapi? The first one was Surajbari bridge, which they saw in the night. Second bridge which they saw was the Narmada bridge. And the four which they were not able to see while they were sleeping were Sabarmati, Vatrak, Maisagar and Vishwamitri. And the one which was going to come is Tapi. So total 7 bridges were there on the way to Vapi from Gandhidham. So now Riya and Himaksh are going to see the Tapi bridge, and Tapi bridge is our bridge as we are Surtis. We all know a lot about the river Tapi. It was delightful to see the scene outside the window. Fields full of green crops were visible near riverbank area. In some field there was farming of bananas. Green trees are seen all around. The breeze was very cool. I had never experienced this type of cool breeze in Gandhidham. Can you see the greenery beside the river? Backside in our background also some banana trees in the field are being shown. So what did Riya saw? Riya saw that the scene outside the train was very delightful, very beautiful. The crops were visible everywhere near the riverbank area, and in some fields there were banana farming. Right? And Riya has never experienced this kind of cool breeze in Gandhidham. As Riya and Himaksh were busy in observing the scenes when Mama's called on my mother's mobile. Who is Mama? Mama is your Mama's brother, who is known as paternal uncle in English. He was coming on the railway station to pick us up. So my mother told that our train was 2 hours late and we will reach at 10:25 instead of 8:25. There was a call from uncle stating that he is coming to receive them and they would not come home alone. But Mama said that please wait, our train is 2 hours late. So instead of 8:25, our train will reach to Gandhidham, reach to Vapi station at 10:25. So it is now 9 o'clock in the morning. Our train was passing through one big city. On the way, there were many bridges of roadways on both sides of railway tracks. Big buildings and markets were seen. This kind of big buildings were seen from the railway, from the train, and many overbridges were seen from the train. Father said that it is Surat city. This city is famous for its diamond and textile business in the whole world. This is the second biggest city of Gujarat after Ahmedabad. The first city which is the biggest in Gujarat is the Ahmedabad, and second is Surat. And Surat is famous for which two business? Textile and diamond. Train stopped when station came. Now the Surat station have come. Many passengers were moving on the platform. Here somewhere people wearing different dresses were seen. Some women had worn sari like dhoti. Can you see this? This sari is weared like a dhoti, while some men had wrapped dhoti like lungi, like this. Some people's language was different. You know, children, there are approximately 20 kinds of languages in India. Approximate, I'm not sure about it, but approximate 19-20 languages are there. Wait a moment, let me yeah, there is Malayalam language, there is Tamil, Telugu, Kannada. These languages are spoken in the southern part of India, whereas in the north part of India, Kashmiri language, which is also, you can say, mixed with Urdu language, Punjabi language. Haryanvis have a Hindi but a different tone. Rajasthanis, they speak Marwadi. We Gujaratis, we speak Gujarati. In Maharashtra, people speak Maharashtrian language, that is Marathi. So all the states, like we have some 29 states, out of which 20 states are having different languages. Right? In Orissa, there is Oriya language. In Bengal, we have Bengali language. In Assam, we have Assamese language. So all these many kinds of languages are there in India. And therefore, the people have their own style of wearing clothes. The people, they have their own comfortability according to their geographical conditions. They wear the clothes. Right? When we go towards the South India, we will see the people there are wearing mostly the cotton clothes because there is too much hot there. In the same way, the people in different regions wear the clothes which are comfortable to according to their geographic conditions, and they have different languages, they have different food habits. So here Himaksh and Riya, they saw some ladies who have wear the sari like a dhoti, and some men who have wear a lungi like dhoti. Dhoti like lungi, and their language was also different. So they got confused that when we are in Surat, why can we hear so many kinds of languages or some other languages, or how can we see people with other dresses? What is it? So father said that people of different states have settled here for business. So here people are wearing different dresses have been seen. Can you see in the picture? These all are Indians, the Gujaratis, the Marathis, the Tamilians, the Bengalis, the Christians, the Marwaris, the Parsis, the Punjabis. Can you see the difference in their clothes? They are wearing different clothes. Right? Father brought Sutarfini and Ghari, which are famous sweets of Surat. The train halted for 5 minutes and then moved. Now this is Sutarfini. It is one of the famous dishes of Surat, which is famous all over. And this is Ghari. It is also a famous dish of Surat, which is very much famous, and it is consumed during the days of before Diwali and after Navratris. Okay, so these two sweet dishes are very much famous from Surat, and father brought these sweet dishes from Surat railway station, and the train halted for 5 minutes on the Surat railway station. Father said Vapi would come soon after Navsari and Valsad. We would reach Vapi within an hour. After Surat, how many two more stations will come? Which are they? Navsari and Valsad. After which Vapi will come, where they have to get down from the train. Mother informed Mama by phone that our train would reach Vapi within an hour. So after 1 hour, their train was going to reach Vapi station. So mother called uncle. Himaksh and I were happy to reach at Mama's home. Our train was going to reach Vapi, where we have to got down. Mama called that they had reached the station to pick us up. Our journey was long, but Himaksh and I enjoyed a lot. Himaksh and Riya were very much happy to reach at Mama's home, and their train was going to reach Vapi, where they have to got down. What was the time? It was 10:25. Mama called that they have reached railway station. They means again we have a surprise in the box, isn't it, children? So Mama said that they had reached the station to pick us up. Though the journey was long, but Himaksh and Riya enjoyed. Now I penning off my diary. I shall write rest of the diary after reaching at Mama's home. As we all know that Riya is writing all the things in her diary to share with her friend Jia. But now when she had to get down off the train because their station was coming, therefore she penned off her diary. Penned off means kept her diary in the bag, and she shall write rest of the diary after reaching Mama's home. In this way, we complete our chapter number 7. Now, let us wait for our chapter number 8 and see what is a surprise in the box. Till then, children, bye-bye. See you. Take care.